Okay, still on the Obama chef controversy that has been spreading on the internet like wildfire. People are still accusing Obama, even you in my comment section. I've come on here to say multiple times that I haven't seen any factual evidence to actually pinpoint or place any accusation on Obama. But a lot of people say he did it, and you guys have shared pretty reasonable concerns. Well, the video I'm going to be checking out today is titled Obama in Trouble as Bill Gates' chef. I'm sure you guys knew about Walter Scheib. He also drowned. But this one, I'm just going to read the title. Obama in Trouble as Bill Clinton's chef. Drowning reports suggest a drowning sacrifice conspiracy. So we saw Walter Scheib had drowned, and now Tafari Campbell drowned. People are trying to correlate both together. Well, I'm interested. They got me, so let's check it out.
There are new developments in the death of a celebrity chef. Crews found Walter Scheib's body near a hiking trail in Taos.
The Obama stayed in Martha's Vineyard, where the family chef was found dead. The Obamas were not there at the time. We're learning more about what happened.
Police say Barack and Michelle were not at the residence at the time of the incident. They may have been somewhere else on the island or even out of town. It's unclear. The Obamas released a statement saying this, quote, Tafari was a beloved part of our family. When we first met him, he was a talented sous chef at the White House.
Now, did the Obamas release that, or their PR guys released it? See, we need to know this information because it reflects if they were directly concerned or the PR guys did it for them while they were doing something else. Just saying.
Saying this, quote, Tafari was a beloved part of our family. When we first met him, he was a talented sous chef at the White House.
Now, the other side is, if you can play this clip, this is from June 24th of 2015.
Last night, President Clinton released a statement reading in part, Hillary and I are saddened by the tragic passing of former White House executive chef Walter Scheib.
You know, in 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men.
Obama in trouble as Bill Clinton's chef drowning report suggests a drowning sacrifice conspiracy. Conspiracy theories will always be there, and one person who seems to have faced them for quite some time now is Obama. He has had to face conspiracy theories from the moment he joined office, and since then, they have been following him everywhere he goes. He has been off the radar for some time, but that is about to change. This is after his personal chef was found drowned in a pond near his home on Martha's Vineyard. There are a lot of theories around this right now, and people have even tried to connect it to what happened to Bill Clinton's chef. But are these two connected? Could Obama be in trouble as people try to link his personal chef's drowning with that of Bill Clinton's chef's death? And what kind of conspiracy theories are going on this time? Well, stay tuned to find out. And before we continue, hit that like button and subscribe to our...
People are also frying Michelle in the comment section. I've heard a bunch of people say she is the Michael Obama has been mistakenly calling. I'm sure you guys saw those interviews where Obama would say, Michael and I don't know if that was tweaked. Did he really say that? I don't know for sure, but a lot of you have mentioned or like flagged that to me, that why does he keep saying Michael and I? Just another concern. I'll take it back. Don't worry, I got you guys.
Chef's death, and what kind of conspiracy theories are going on this time? Well, stay tuned to find out. And before we continue, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing news and updates. Tafari Campbell was a personal chef to Barack and Michelle Obama. Before he went to work for them in their home, he had served them while Obama was in office. However, he suffered a tragic death a while back, and it has caused a lot of right-wing conspiracy theories. These theories have proliferated rapidly online in the hours after news of his drowning became known to the public. Well, this kind of theory isn't a new thing. Barack Obama has faced conspiracy theories since starting his political career. However, it got worse when his eventual successor in the Oval Office, Donald Trump, spread the false story that the biracial former Chicago president was not born in the United States. Obama's family has also suffered from their fair share of conspiracy theories, as the former First Lady, Michelle Obama, and their daughters have been targeted multiple times. The United States has been having such narratives and conspiracy...
Not the daughters, please. You can attack Obama, but please not the daughters, you know? They're innocent, right?
Conspiracy theories for a long time now, and at different times they have been embraced by the right and left alike. However, there has been one main issue. Ever since the Clinton administration, Democrats have had to face more of these conspiracy theories in some corners of the right. And with this, Kanan was born during the Trump presidency, when theories were being released regularly. So right now, it is a matter of which theories are next and what Campbell has to do with them. When the Obamas were calling the White House their home, Campbell was their main chef. The Obamas loved him so much that he was later employed full-time as their private chef. However, at the time of his death, Campbell was visiting their compound in the village of Edgartown on the Massachusetts island of Martha's Vineyard. According to the authorities, they received a call at around 7:46 p.m. that a paddleboarder was in trouble. Eventually, several agencies joined in and started a search that went on until the following day. They were all assisted by divers, aerial support, and a side-scan sonar system. Eventually, the Massachusetts State Police said that Campbell's body was discovered about 8 feet deep and 100 feet from the edge of the Edgartown Great Pond. And when his body was found, he was not wearing a life jacket. The Massachusetts State Police stated that Campbell was with another paddleboarder when he got into trouble. And according to this second paddleboarder, Campbell had struggled on the surface, went under, and didn't resurface. Now,
That's another concern. Struggled when he's a professional swimmer. We've seen videos that he can really swim. So why was he struggling in 8 feet of water? Concerns.
Now Campbell, who was 45, has left a wife and twin sons behind. When news about Campbell's drowning was released, it was first believed that the Obamas were not staying in their house at the time of the incident. However, the former president's office told the Boston Globe that the couple were elsewhere on the island Sunday. This was what would spark the conspiracy theories now. The update on the whereabouts of the Obamas instantly led some prominent right-wing social media influencers to conclude that they were trying to conceal where they were at the time of the drowning. When the news was released, Barack and Michelle Obama released a statement about Campbell's death. They said, "When we were getting ready to leave the White House, we asked Tafari to stay with us, and he generously agreed. He's been part of our lives ever since, and our hearts are broken that he's gone." They then paid tribute to Campbell, saying they had lost a beloved part of our family. As we all know, a conspiracy becomes even stronger when it is a coincidence. And when it comes to Campbell's untimely death, the coincidence couldn't be any worse. As it turns out, Campbell is not the first White House chef to have accidentally drowned. In 2015, former White House chef Walter Scheib disappeared while hiking near Taos, New Mexico. At the time, he had been hired by then First Lady Hillary Clinton. Scheib had quite the reputation, having worked at the White House as a chef from 1994 up until 2005, when then President George W. Bush let him off. Scheib had gone missing for a couple of days after going out for a walk. However, he had stayed too long, and people started worrying. Eventually, a search was started. Several days later, his body was found in what authorities described as a mountain drainage flowing with surface runoff. Nobody could really tell what happened because he had gone hiking alone, and no matter how much people tried to come up with what happened, it was unclear. However, his cause of death was, you guessed it, drowning. If this is not a terrible coincidence, then I don't know what it is. Of course, there are no connections between the Campbell case and Scheib's. Besides, the Campbell tragedy took place almost a decade after Scheib's. As much as there is no connection between these two cases, it hasn't stopped some influential figures from making one or trying to. Some of these conspiracy theorists have suggested that the deaths were somehow related to what the chefs had seen in the White House. Some might even say,
what did they see?
It is a sacrifice to keep them from talking. No matter what it is raising some eyebrows, given that two former chefs from the White House died in the same way. It goes without saying that the internet is the perfect conspiracy incubator. And once it became the domain of fringe newsletters, conspiracy theories started spreading on talk radio. They have been spread all over talk shows now, with hosts like Rush Limbaugh at the forefront of spreading them. With Campbell's sudden demise, some conspiracy theories were expected to break out. This topic would be worth discussing, and those spreading the conspiracies would definitely find a way to involve Obama. However, the fact that they went as far back as Scheib's case was somehow a surprise. Millions of people took to X to talk about this. And it seems that everyone has a lot to say about this.
Millions of people took to X to talk about this? Yeah, are they like people just hating on Obama, or people are showing actual concerns, or they are cloud chasers? Let me know, because millions of people, that's a lot. I didn't know we were so much talking about it like that. I mean, I'm not talking about it accusing Obama. I'm just addressing the concerns of, everything not correlating as it should have.
One right-wing influencer with about 2 million followers on X posted, "No matter what the government or media reports about Obama's chef who died on his property, I won't believe a word of it. Why would they start telling the truth now?" Others went ahead and shared video footage from Instagram that supposedly showed Campbell in the middle of a swimming lesson. The main purpose of this was to prove that Campbell could swim and that there was no way he could have drowned. Others even thought that it was implausible that he would drown in shallow water. Even former Trump administration official Monica Crowley had something to say. This whole drowning in 8 feet water in a private pond on the Obama estate story is shady AF. The locals were also surprised by this, with a local resident telling Fox News on Tuesday night that drownings in the pond were almost unheard of. Many people are having a hard time believing that he drowned. Most right-wing figures have even cast doubt without evidence on the police statement. They have taken most of their concerns to X, where there is a whole conversation about what happened. A post in which Ian Miles Cheong, an online pundit, asked his followers what they thought really happened has more than 5.6 million views on X. A post on X by Ellipsoft TikTok noted that the pond was only 8 feet deep where Campbell was found and that he had posted swimming videos on Instagram. To this post, people replied, saying that he must have been killed if he knew how to swim. This post alone has more than 14.5 million views now. Other right-wing figures, like at Cattered2, who has 1.8 million followers on X, said they did not believe anything the government or the media said about the death. Another post by the X account at Dom_Luker got 3.8 million views. And it suggested that without evidence, Campbell's death was somehow related to the potential indictment this week of former President Donald Trump on new charges. There are just so many unknown theories in Campbell's case. And the fact that it is somehow the same as Scheib's case does raise a lot of questions from curious onlookers. So the question we are all asking is, what really happened? What do you think happened to Campbell? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.
Okay, people are saying he was sacrificed because he knew something. Keyword, something. What is that something he knew? Because I don't believe it if you say he knew that Obama was gay and that's why he was sacrificed. Like, that information, there's somebody already talking about it, and the person said he smokes crack and, was intimate with Obama. A man said that. And that person is still alive. He's not dead. So why is the chef dead if that's what he knew? Secondly, being gay in America is not illegal. So even if Tafari Campbell was to expose that, he won't do anything to hurt Obama. I mean, he's going to hurt the wife, but not necessarily a criminal case. That's what I mean. So it doesn't correlate. That's what I'm saying. Like, the whole stories are not matching up. And there's a new one there. Somebody said it's related to Trump's indictment. How? How is it related to Trump's indictment? A chef in the White House, not in the White House, in Obama's house, knows something about Trump's indictment? Do they hold private meetings there? And if they did, I'm sure they would have like a private room where the chef wouldn't be in there, unless they took him like very, very close. Well, let me know what you think. Feel free to share your thoughts. All speculative. That one was a gossip. Until everything is confirmed or something is confirmed, I'm gonna call it a gossip. So it was a gossip, speculative gossip, speculative gossip. Well, smash the like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Peace.